Okay guys, what I'm going to do now is do a winch test for you. So up here above my garage door, I've actually hooked up a line, and I'll back the camera up so you can see it. So what this test is going to be for is basically to show you guys the strength of the Servo winch. You see I got it hooked up here. You can see that right there. And it's all the way down to the truck. So now I'm going to use my remote here, my wireless remote, and raise it. There it goes. So this is a TRX4 Sport. So what I'm going to be doing here, cut away this zip tie. I'm going to be removing this winch from here, and because I've got a different idea what to do here. So this winch is coming off, but what I'm going to be installing is going to be the Bauhaus plate is going to replace this, and the Bauhaus servo plate is going to be replacing that. And there's a reason for this, and I'm going to talk to you about it. Because what I want to show you guys is the mounts that are on here now are made specifically for Traxxas items. Servo mount, as well as this part here. So what I'm going to do now is remove the front bumper part here. I also got this xxx.rc work mat. That these things are magnetic, kind of hold your screws in place. So I'm going to show you a little bit more here. So this is going to be the bumper mounts. They're coming off. Disconnected. So right there. Okay, I just marked on the chassis where the two new holes are going to be. I'm going to use that part that came off the truck here. Okay, that's one. And see my own mark. There it is. So that's pretty much that. I have Testo paint marker. So I'm just going to shoot some paint in the hole I just drilled out so we don't get any rust. At least try to slow it down if nothing else. And there. So I had a change of mind, and so instead of using the same black screws that came with the truck, because I did try them up there, I'm going to use some K&K stainless steel screws for the aftermarket holes I had to drill. And that's going to be for up there, as well as the other side. Now I'll probably end up touching up the heads. Alright, now to put the screws back in here. Okay guys, this is a servo winch. Now there's different variations. You got one that's been modified like this, and then you got one that's got a spool on the end here. Well, if you have the spool, you can mount it this way and run the spool here. Or if you have one like this one, you can turn this around and mount it this way onto the bracket. So that's what we're doing today. That's going to be on here, and then the line will go out the front bumper, and the winch that I have on the bumper now will be coming off. Stand by for more. Okay, so there it is mounted up. There's the winch. So now I just got left to do is put the bumper on and take the winch off the bumper that I put on here, and I'm going to run the line through this part here, and that should be perfect. Stand by for more. Okay, so where the mounts that went in the bumper went through the top, they're going to go through the bottom now on this bracket. Back to my K&K here. Take out some stainless steel screws here. And move the camera so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So the mounts that go here, you can't use the stock ones. So I'm going to put those stock screws back in the stock mount and save it. So decide to take this off or whatever one day and change it out, but I will. Now my other TRX4 that I have, the guy who had it before, he welded the what do you call it, the servo mount to the chassis. Now, you know, I mean, I probably wouldn't have done that myself, but that's the way I got the truck, so I'm going to keep it that way because I do like the servo mount, and it's already in there, so what the heck. But so this way here, you don't have to weld anything to your truck. You can set up your TRX4 like this. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to take this line here and run it out the right out the front of the bumper here, and we're going to put the hook on it, and that'll be it. Hey guys, this is the Juggernaut winch mounted on the Bauhaus mount. And a lot of you guys were asking me, did I cut the body here? And I thought I was going to have to, but I ended up cutting the fair lead that was here off, and I moved it down here and drilled it out. So now it's actually in the bumper, and I'm actually going to get a metal fair lead by RC 4-wheel drive or Hot Racing, one of them. put there. But for now I'm just going to use the plastic one. And this way here, as you can see, the body is going to mount right on top. The wire, or I should say the rope, is not going to touch the body whatsoever. And so let's reel it in. So there it is. So what I'm thinking about to do is I'm going to put some lights up here. I actually have some Baja spotlights, 2 of them I might end up putting here. But so for now, it's got plenty of slack in there, as you can see, and works well. And like I said, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put those lights up here, and probably going to sand this down a little bit more so it's not so rough looking, and maybe give it a coat of clear coat flat paint like I did the body here. And I think that might handle it, but I think that's going to look pretty good so far. Okay guys, here it is. I moved everything down into the bumper and put in the RC four-wheel drive fog lights. Bumper. I did sand this down a little bit, and it did turn out a lot better than it was before. It's a little smoother. I didn't spray it though. And I'm probably just going to go ahead and order a metal fair lead. Take off this plastic one. For now, I'm going to leave it like that. And just kind of give you an overall view of the truck. And let's turn it upside down so you can kind of see from underneath here how this looks. And here's the winch. The lines running through here, going through the bumper. I also got some Yes Racing def covers. They were like $9 if you buy them online. A lot cheaper than the other ones. And I figured if I didn't like the black, I could always paint them, but I'm gonna leave it black for now. So yep, that's pretty much it. Yep, that's pretty much it there. See the def covers underneath. Hey guys, thank you for watching. I hope this helped. And remember, have fun with RCs.